Famous Meatballer, we have Mud, we have Johnny's Chicken Burger, and why am I forgetting the fourth one? Who's the fourth one? I had it written down somewhere. So there are 4 finalists of the Stu Leonard's. Subtlety. They're not here, that's why. So we had 4 finalists that are all Food Council members. So what you guys are doing is working great. So we appreciate it. Keep up the good work. And anybody else has any questions, you can ask them about how they got to where they are today and things that are going forward. That's what this council is about. Also, just quickly, the MTRC consulting grant update. We'll be sending a letter out. Since we did go through the next round of funding, it's been doing that well, and all of you guys are participating. We're expecting the state, but we are dealing with bureaucratic and educators, so it's taking a little longer to get the approval process. We're looking probably about 30 to 60 days out for the next round of money for the consulting grants, but to know we probably have helped over 20-something, I think, different companies and consultants, and we're going to continue to do this. The equipment grant, on the other hand, is open and still to anybody that's looking for equipment purchasing, and it doesn't have to be in the food and beverage sector. They just have to have that D&B number and the NAAQS code, that is a manufacturing NAAQS code, and here on Long Island, Nassau, and Suffolk is still available at 20% matching grants.
For equipment, if I'm
Yes.
a New York company but I'm manufacturing in New Jersey, would I get approved?
If you are based on Long Island, and you are what you are as a Long Island company, yes. The idea is not, it's where the company is based and where you're based out of. And even though I know you're using a co-packer and this question has come up, you're still a manufacturer, according to the state. Even though you're using a co-packer, you're a manufacturer, which then if you've got your NAAQS codes correctly and you've got your D&B number, then you're eligible for the 20% grant. It's up to $20,000, so with a couple of the larger companies, we've actually done phases, so they could get up to 20, actually more than 20,000. So you want to put it in phases if it's a heavy equipment cost. There is a feasibility grant, which we were talking about. That's a quick $3,000, one time only if you need something to work on a project. So there is money out there. National Grid's got some money. They're working with MTRC to work with the companies. PSE&G has grants, and there's some others out there. So we are trying to put it together on the website. So there's one place to go to. Plus, we mentioned at the last meeting, there's a whole bunch of trade show grants out there that they're giving out to companies that are going to attend trade shows. Again, based here, New York companies, specifically Long Island, going to do trade shows somewhere else. That could be anywhere actually in the world, because I think there are 2 companies who are looking at China at this time to go to the trade show. The next thing is quickly, the annual summer celebration, the rooftop, July 10th. For those companies, we're up to about 20 companies now presenting. I think we're going to cut off about 25. We're going to be pairing people up here. We've got some working on some wineries. We got some definitely beverage companies. Long Island just signed on to go on the rooftop for beer, so there'll be plenty to drink up there for everybody. And so if you're interested in presenting up there or sampling up there, let me know. I have the vendor forms here, and then I have some flyers. Also, if anybody knows buyers will attend free. So I have a buyer letter you can hand out to them that shows them how to sign up online, and they can just go up and sign up online.
Do you want influencers at the event?
The influencers, we've invited the influencers from the last meeting. I've invited them. We're going to see if they're going to come. Anybody know any other influencers? Absolutely. There may be some in certain sectors that I don't know, and I don't know a lot of influencers. I'll tell you that right now. I met 6, and Don makes the 7th. So anybody know any more than those? Absolutely, bring them up there. It's a very integral part of what we're doing here, is to get them up there and present your message out there for all of you, so wherever you're placed. So the influencers are very important in our sector of the market. So if you know any of them, absolutely, they can come free. All right?
Real quick,
It's a good thing I put you 2 next to me. Go ahead.
I just wanted to mention, we didn't make the finals, but we did make the second round of the Stu Leonard.
And yes,
Yeah.
congratulations. I think there's a couple others, right, that made
I'm
that?
not sure, but, I just wanted to say, we were really proud.
Well, congratulations to all the Stu Leonards. And there are a couple of these things going on, and more the local markets want more local companies, so the more we get out there and the more we can expose the winners and things that are going on. Which reminds me, the last thing which I'll say, which I know Mike and Sal continue to tell you guys, the more we share, and we're going to try to get a list together, and I'm going to use your old list and kind of add the new ones to it. The more we share and like and move everybody's product amongst our websites and social media and Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and whatever else you guys want to use, the better off. I mean, it just works for everybody. So just start liking, and I'm going to try to get a list out of what everybody's handles are, whatever you call it today. And then the more you like them, the more we can keep moving everybody's product across the board. Because you can see the size of the room and the people we have and the breadth of the industries that we touch. So the more we do together, the further we can get. So with that, I'm going to introduce Lou Biscotti. I think most of you know Lou. He's been a founding member of the organization.
Thank you.
You're up.
So,